We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the San Francisco Giants and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Freddie Peralta, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he's struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
First offering on its way. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball here. 0-1.
640.
Pitch on the way. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. A loud out to begin things here this evening. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I think Brendan Belt is a guy to watch out for. You know, he's driving in a lot of runs. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 350. That tells me he thrives in those moments. He enjoys it. We'll see if he gets an opportunity to perform with runners on base in this one.
In now, Wilmer Flores. Swinging a soft liner down the line in right. Peralta isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Kane is there, 2 gone.
Batting third.
Into the box, Mike Yastrzemski. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including and the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So a relatively routine start for the top of Drew Smiley out of the state of Arkansas is on the hill here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
Now the 2-1 pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Eric Sogard is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out. At the plate, Christian Yelich. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Too low, 1-0.
Ball one, no strike.
Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The relay back to the pitcher, covering in time to double him up.
Batting fourth.
And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Danny, who stands out to you?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Miguel Sano is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Kane at third with 2 away. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Here's the 2-1. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And this is a foul ball. Boy, that was awfully close. And now let's hold on a second here. It looks like the umpires are going to converge, and there may be some question as to whether or not that was really a foul ball. You can see him pointing down the right field line. And I would not be a bit surprised if they decide to go inside to have a look at this, and indeed they will do that. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling. And it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time. But if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. The 2-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly. And the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves 1. We are still. All set for the start of the inning. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Brandon Belt.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. Gone! A solo home run here for Brandon Belt. 8th home run on the season for him as the Giants are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Digging in the switch hitter, Pablo Sandoval.
Pablo Sandoval.
First pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Line drive to center field. Kane is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting fifth.
Digging in now, Alex Dickerson. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Out in front of it, strike 1. Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and that brings up Buster Posey. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Under it is Kane, and there are 2 away now. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 for the Giants. It's Brandon Belt. Bye-bye, baby. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's 1-0 San Francisco. Here's Ryan Braun now. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season. So perhaps a hit or 2 in this one could put him up over the top. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Jed Jerko is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. 1-1 the count to the Brewers first baseman. No one out with a runner at second. To 1-2 now. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Stepping into the box, Omar Narvaez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drilled right back up the middle. And there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Orlando Arcia, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set, the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. The Giants have struck first here. They lead at 1-0 as we play the second. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. A 1-2 pitch. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Now in the box, Drew Smiley. 9-1-2 due up. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging the club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The center fielder.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And Braun will handle this one for route number 2.
Now batting.
Next to bat for the Giants, Wilmer Flores. He flew out in his last at-bat. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Kane is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quick. Digging in, Freddie Peralta. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The pitcher.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
That's the ball.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Swing and a liner. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, that's a win-win right there. Solid AB by the pitcher after battling, making this pitcher work and executing and getting a result. Job well done.
Lorenzo Cain is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. On a line to shortstop, and the runner gets back. No double play. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. From the belt, kicks and deals. A ball and no strikes. Sogard, affectionately referred to as nerd power thanks to the signature specs. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And that's off the left field wall.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he had...
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. The relay on to second, but he's in safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
The third baseman, Miguel Sano.
Here's Miguel Sano. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. It's now 3-1.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those long darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jam, off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
To the plate now, Ryan Braun, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. 3 runs already home here. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Flores. Relay to Belt. They get 2, and that'll end the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits here. No errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. The Brewers lead it 3-1. Leading off the inning, Mike Yastrzemski, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The left fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Jerko fields it cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So stepping in, Brandon Belt. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Belt in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
Here it comes, the 3-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I gotta believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
After it is Kane. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. So 2 away for the Giants here in the 4th. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Brewers.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Jed Jerko. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
A ball and a strike now. Fouled off. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. At the plate, Omar Narvaez.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And the pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Into the corner and slicing foul. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And it's fouled away. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Full count now, 3-2. There's ball 4. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And in the bat next will be Freddie Peralta. From the belt, the pitch. And he popped him up. And here's Flores to make the catch, and the side is retired. So after the... Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Thank you, Heidi. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. 1 away.
The catcher, number 20.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Buster Posey. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. In there, a base hit.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of the wind-up all game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometime, Ebro, but you try to, in between starts, to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the windup most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line to the right side. Yelich is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Ready for another chance? Drew Smiley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. First offering on its way. Hit out towards second. Sogard is there, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Cain. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. The 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and there's 1 down now. So 1 away, and here's the second baseman, Eric Sogard. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope, that's down.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Fastball right back to the mound, and they'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up next the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Ripped down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Smiley steps into the windup, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Duggar. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1 for count.
Fastball called for strike 2. His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Braun on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting. Second baseman.
Ready once again, Wilmer Flores. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
The left fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Yastrzemski. No hits to this point. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games now.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Miguel Sano. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano. Here it comes, 2-0. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The 2-1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's Jed Jerko now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He'll go after the first pitch here as the fastball's hit foul off to the right, strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. And this is popped up near second base. And here's Flores to make the catch, and the side is retired. 7th inning ready to roll, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Pablo Sandoval. First pitch on its way. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. Yeah, some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Hit hard, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Kane is there, and he has it for the first out. Now at the plate, Alex Dickerson. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And he lays off for ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Sogard has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The catcher, number 28.
Here's Buster Posey now. Last time through was a base hit. To the left side, but it's well foul. (0-2) the counts of Posey. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. This one's down to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Last half of the 7th here, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Omar Narvaez. Right side, fielded cleanly by Belt, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. One away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th, and up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. One out, nobody on. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Ben Gamble will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Lays off 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. A runner on first with 2 away. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Alex Claudio has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 58.
Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. This is on the ground over to first. Jerko showing off his range, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Evan Longoria will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Claudio is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Line toward right center, and this is going to be a base hit for Longoria. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Steven Duggar. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Yomer Sanchez will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. As a look, now the pitch. Hit down the line at first. Jerko has it to second for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Nick Vincent is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. high in the air into shallow left center. Crawford ranging into the outfield. He's there, but he drops it.
Now batter, the right fielder, Christian.
And here's Christian Yelich now, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. 1-2 for Christian Yelich. And this will be fouled away. Nobody out, runner on first. Fouled away. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Great job to lay off that pitch after fouling off so many previous to it. I got to believe that pitchers certainly get frustrated in these types of at-bats.
To Crawford for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
The third baseman.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. Ball 1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1 and 2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them. Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Here's the 1-1.
Ball 2.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And this one is gone. A home run.
Well, he turns on this thing and drives it out, extending the lead here to 4 in the bottom of the 8th. I wouldn't be surprised if that keeps the closer in the bullpen for now. No need to bring him in a non-save situation. Let him relax unless something happens in the top of the 9th that warrants getting him up.
Behind 0-2 now. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. But the Brewers do. Standing in, Wilmer Flores. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So coming to the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first is in time, and the Giants are down to their final out now. Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Belt, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Line toward the alley in left center, but he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over. Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score.
The final line score for our ball game tonight.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting in the National League West, The Milwaukee Brewers allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they defeated the visiting Giants 5-1. The Dodgers launched 3 home runs as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 5-2. The San Diego Padres put together 10 total hits as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 5-4. The Cardinals racked up 11 hits as a team as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 3-1. The Phillies totaled 13 hits as a team as they manhandled the Mets 8-2. Anthony Rizzo sent 2 into the seats while driving in 6 as the Cubs downed Miami 8-7. His modest hitting streak was also extended to 5 straight games. The Pittsburgh Pirates totaled 11 hits as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 10-7. The Red Sox combined for 10 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 4-3. The Yankees hit 3 long balls as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 8-3. It was their 5th straight victory. The Tampa Bay Rays sent 3 balls into the seats as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 7-3. The Baltimore Orioles knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 4-3. The Mariners launched 3 home runs as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 9-5. He is currently among the AL leaders in batting average. Combined to give up just 5 hits as they got the win in a laugher against the Rangers 6-0. The A's combined for 4 total home runs as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 7-4. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games and we'll talk to you tomorrow.